Hello everyone, my name is Maggie and welcome back to my channel. Today is a Mindful Monday, so we are going to be talking about something that I've been thinking about for a while, and I'm just going to talk about it a little bit. But I have a headache. Oh, the sun is shining right on my face. Perfect. So I commute a long distance to and from work, and I listen to a lot of podcasts and audiobooks, and some of them are TV related, but some of them are also like fat positive, body positive related. And I started listening to an audiobook, which is the Health at Every Size book by, I don't even know her name. I want to say it's Jill, but that could not be true. But it's kind of the book that originated the idea of health at every size, which is a idea that has impacted the fat positive movement for sure, and the light is changing again. Why can't I win? The health at every size idea interacts with body positivity, fat positivity, sometimes in a negative way, because part of why fat activism and fat positivity exists is so fat people can exist even if they're not healthy, if they're not trying to be healthy, or if health isn't a priority for them. Hello, sun. All right, I moved angles. Do you like this angle more? I kind of like this angle more. It has more of my apartment in it, and my tree. We'll see how it goes. Anyway, so I've just listened to the very beginning of the book, not all the way through yet, but already it hit me with something that was like monumental to me as much as it was to the people in the book. So a really big part of health at every size that I've gathered so far is kind of, is the fact that we all have a set weight, and that set weight isn't always what the BMI counter level is. Do you know what I mean? Not everyone has a set weight that fits in with what they're supposed to be set weight is for their height. That's not how bodies work. So that idea that everyone has a different set weight, and kind of destroying the idea that there is a thin person inside of everyone. You just have to work hard enough, want it enough, you know, do enough, sacrifice enough to get it. So that kind of blows that idea out of the water, which is a hard idea for most people to understand, because we're told so often that if you tried hard enough, you could look the way that you aspire to look. And it's true in a way, I guess, but it's not sustainable. You know, I could quit my job and work out for 5 hours a day, and I would be skinny. And I wouldn't have a job, and I wouldn't have any friends, I wouldn't have a life. So that would be terrible. It's not doable, like it's not reasonable, it's not something you can do. So that's one of the things that she talks about. So essentially, your body does all the work for you. Your body regulates your weight for you the way it's supposed to be. That's your set weight. When you're eating well, when you're moving enough, that is kind of your set weight, your normal weight. When you diet and you change that meter, it overcompensates to make you gain more weight, because not that it goes into starvation mode, but you're messing with your, you know, internal temperature gauge, and it starts trying to overcompensate for the weight that's being lost that you're not supposed to lose. You're supposed to have that weight, and if you keep dieting, losing weight, you gain it all back, even more some. Doing that over and over again, it gets so out of whack that it can't work anymore, and it doesn't work anymore. And you end up being like bigger than you were originally, and because of the way that things are sold to us, that means that you failed even harder. You can do Weight Watchers, but if you stop doing Weight Watchers, you're gonna gain all that weight back and then some, unless you stay on Weight Watchers for the rest of your life, and no one wants to do that. Sorry. If you want to do that, please let me know why. I'd love to have a conversation about that, but that's a lot of money, that's a lot of energy. Is being thin that important to you? And then if it is, why? Why is it that important to you? More important than your family or your friends or your career? Like, is it really more important than that? I don't know. I want to know, but I don't know. So that's really been on my mind, and I've been kind of on myself, and people around me have been saying stuff too about like their weight in high school and stuff like that. And I look at photos of myself in high school, and that's the smallest I've ever been, and probably the smallest I ever will be, honestly, because I don't have the energy or time or I don't know, drive to work out as often as I was when I was like playing soccer for 3 hours a day. I'm not gonna play soccer for 3 hours a day anymore. I have so many things to do. So this Mindful Monday, I'm just kind of being mindful of my body, how it is now, trying to let go of all of those aspirations that I still see for myself, even though they're probably not happening, and I really should just be thankful and be happy where I am right now. And I want to know your thoughts on this because it's a hard thing to understand, but is an important thing to understand. So please leave your thoughts, your opinions in the comments. I'd love to talk about this because it's worth talking about, and I love to communicate with people who have opinions about things I care about. So please leave a comment if you are so inclined. Thank you for watching this video. Give it a like if you want, and I'll see you next time. Bye!